The Invest Kerala Global Summit organized by Kerala government with much fanfare at Kochi to attract investment from different parts of the world to the state has concluded. And media and supporters of the government are celebrating the outcome of the summit. As per newspaper reports, promises to the extent of rupees 1.53 lakh crores of investment have been made. Then the government has released figures which say 374 companies participated, 3,000 delegates from 27 countries participated. Well and good. If things progress as projected, then definitely that's good for Kerala, and the State Industries Minister P. Rajiv needs a handshake or should be congratulated for this achievement. This is not a great figure when you compare with the investment MOU signed by other Indian states. Our neighboring states of Tamil Nadu and Karnataka are attracting investment much higher than this amount. Okay, still then something is better than nothing. So let's give Minister P. Rajiv the due credit. But there are many cynics, including me, because Kerala has witnessed many such summits in the past. For example, the Global Investment Meet or GIM, which was held when A.K. Antony was the Chief Minister, I remember. And another investment meet, Emerging Kerala, was held when Ummachandi was the CM. And I don't think the result of those summits have helped Kerala to make a giant leap. It has not happened. And even the promised industries, for example, the Kochi Smart City project, which is a joint project of Dubai Holdings and Kerala government, that has not taken place. Promises are still flying in the air, but nothing happened. Let's hope that this also won't end up as a pipe dream. Let's hope that something solid will happen, and the state will progress. And this is not just a political gimmick. Let's take a hard look into what happened in the Kochi Global Investment Meet. Welcome to Insights. I am Hari Kumar. Some of the outcomes on paper, they sound attractive. For example, the government is going to draft fresh guidelines for the use of land, especially plantation land. Then there is going to be a new ministerial level committee for this, giving exemption on land rules. Land is one of the costliest items in Kerala, and many industries are reluctant to come to the state because of the shortage of land. And if the government is willing to tweak the existing rules for helping investors, or to help industries come up, I think that will go a great way to industrialize Kerala. But the problem is that many of these proposals are actually veiled attempts for real estate trade. And now there is a problem for this also. Real estate prices in Kerala have already stagnated across the state, be it in Kochi or Thiruvananthapuram or any other city. In many rural areas in Alappuzha, Pathanamthitta, Kottayam, etc., real estate prices have actually plummeted. So if somebody is planning real estate business, I don't think that's possible in Kerala anymore, even with the help or connivance of corrupt politicians and officials. Then some good things there is that the government has promised to fast track all these investment proposals. Then there will be a special dashboard. There is going to be a nodal officer. A committee under the chief secretary is going to review the progress of proposals. Then chief minister will himself will take initiative to review the progress of these projects. All sounds good, but let's hope that it won't end up as sound and fury signifying nothing. Recently when I heard a speech of State Industries Minister, Mr. Rajiv, on the investment summit, and he was highlighting some of the industries in Kerala, and one was Synthate Industries, which is a company based in Ernakulam district. I remember that the product name is Oleoresins or something like that. So he was highlighting that product as a rare product, but then an incident came into my mind. Recently, in this summit, the honor of, I think he's the chairman, Dr. Riju Jacob, he praised the initiative and he praised that Kerala is a rare place. Kerala offers rare facilities for industries. A few years ago, actually, there was a strike in his industry, in his company, Synthate, and that strike has got a mention in his in his biography. He remembers that was an incident he wants to forget. He remembers how the CITU tried to shut down his industry, how the management was threatened, how the workers of his company Synthate Industries were attacked. And he said eventually he had to approach Kerala Chief Minister, and luckily he intervened and he took initiative to end the strike. We don't know what really happened or how the strike was called off. But that is a stark reminder of how things are on the ground level. So the reality is bitter, and things are not as rosy as people say. Anyway, the same person, Dr. Riju Jacob, has praised Kerala's industrial climate. I don't know whether it has changed over a few years. The strike actually happened in 2018, I think. If it is true, then within 5 to 7 years, the whole investment climate in Kerala has changed. But I don't think so. We remember the flight of Kitex Industries from Kerala and how they were troubled by politicians. I don't actually believe that it is the trade unions that cause trouble to industries in Kerala. Actually, there are only very few incidents of trade unions scuttling industries. The problem in Kerala is the corrupt ecosystem of politicians, officials, and others. For example, the suicide of an investor, Sajan Paril, at Andur municipality in Kannur district. So it was not the CITU or trade unions, it was the corrupt politicians. Actually, the chairperson of the municipality was the wife of present state CPIM secretary, Mr. M.B. Govindan. And the investor actually faced trouble from the municipality regarding granting of licenses. There are many such incidents across the state. For example, a small-scale investor named Sugadan committed suicide in Kollam district. I think that was near Punalur. Then there were a couple of incidences were reported from Kottayam district. Those incidents were the result of a mafia. This mafia is the bane of Kerala, the curse of Kerala, and not actually workers. So this is another issue. Then when it comes to certain other issues, discussions in the summit, actually there was many goody words were sounded by participants. For example, many people projected Kerala as a place where there is opportunity for alternative energy initiatives. But you compare the production of solar energy in Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu is far ahead of us. Tamil Nadu is among the top producers of solar energy in India. Similar is the case of Telangana or Andhra Pradesh. Why Kerala is lagging behind? Then I read that certain people pointed out that energy could be produced from garbage and waste which is available in huge quantities in Kerala. What prevented Kerala government from initiating uh, fac- uh, industries that produce power from garbage? I don't know. Even in Kochi, last year there was a fire at a garbage dump, and many people pointed out that many industries had come forward to treat garbage and produce energy out of that, but there was uh, no encouragement from the part of the government. So all those examples are there, and that makes us doubt. That is why many people are cynical about these proposals. You know, the government is projecting. The government has detailed the proposed investments and area wise. So a lot of companies are reported to be have expressed their intention to expand in the IT sector. Actually, in the Technopark at Thiruvananthapuram was the first such initiative in India. But look at the exports. Look at Karnataka. Karnataka has now emerged as the Silicon Valley of India, the Silicon Valley of the East. Now, where is Kerala's place? Kerala's exports are in a few thousands of crores, but Karnataka's exports, software exports, are in lakhs of crores. You look at the type of industries that have come up in Tamil Nadu. For example, Tamil Nadu is the hub of automobile manufacturing in India. How many companies have come up in Tamil Nadu? You look at that. You look at what happened, the type of industries in Hyderabad. It is the hub of defense industries in private sector in India. A large number of drone manufacturers have set up their offices and factories in Hyderabad, that is in Telangana. Even our architect Sabu Jacob, he fled to Telangana. There is a healthy competition between Indian states, especially South Indian states, for attracting investment. Recently, during the World Economic Summit held at Davos in Switzerland, ministers from all South Indian states were there. And luckily, our industries minister P. Rajiv also was there. Again, let me congratulate him for participating there. And I think he is the first in from Kerala in the recent years to participate there. But if you look at the outcome, Mr. Rajiv returned empty-handed. But the Maharashtra team, including the chief minister who went there, they signed MOUs worth rupees 15 lakh crores. Similarly, Telangana Chief Minister Revant Reddy also signed MOUs worth a few lakh crores. Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, etc. are now drawing investments worth not thousands of crores but lakhs of crores. So, this is the difference. This is the new India where states are competing with each other to attract investment. You know, simply by holding an investor summit and following up the issue, I don't think that they are enough to attract investment. Investment needs many other factors. For example, there should be a peaceful climate and law and order situation should be very good. Then, there are other factors. For example, let me tell you one incident that really happened. I was told by a former head of a public sector enterprise in Kerala that a decade and a half ago, the BMW, when they wanted to invest in India, they came to Kerala also. In fact, the then Kerala government invited them. They were offered land at Kalamassery and they wanted to have a look at the educational institutions in Kochi. They went and inspected some of the top institutions in Kochi and eventually they immediately packed up because they said the quality of English teaching in Kerala was very poor. They didn't want to start their offices or industries in Kerala, because they have got a multinational workforce, especially from people from the west come. The top officials may be westerners. They want to send their children to top institutions. Unfortunately, though we claim that the quality of our institutions is very high, they don't agree to that. So that's the situation. Immediately they were attracted by, and they were almost kidnapped by Tamil Nadu. If you look at the facilities offered at Chennai, for example, Chennai has got a very good thriving nightlife. You go to Bangalore, there is something like that. There are avenues for entertainment for employees, high salaried white collar employees. They need good entertainment opportunities also. So this is the reality. Kerala has to travel a lot. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but we have to go miles and miles and miles. Meet you with other topics next time. Till then, goodbye.